feeling stuck, lost, like nothing is moving, and no matter what you do, you're trapped in the same cycle. You're not alone. Most people wake up every day with the same thoughts, the same routines, the same frustrations. They wait. They wait for something to happen, for a sign, for a stroke of luck to pull them out of the life they no longer want. But waiting is a trap. Nothing changes unless you change. Nothing moves unless you move. People blame their past, their circumstances, their bad luck. But the truth is simple. If nothing changes, it's because you haven't changed. Right now, your next 10 years are already being decided. Not by fate, not by chance, by what you do today, by what you do right now. You don't need motivation. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need another excuse. What you need is to decide. This is your wake-up call. No more waiting. No more excuses. If you want a different future, take control of the present. Give me 10 minutes, and I'll show you exactly how to take control of the next 10 years. The rest is up to you. Step 1. Kill the illusion of waiting. Most people wait. They tell themselves they need motivation, a sign, the perfect moment to start. They convince themselves that tomorrow will be easier, that next week they'll be ready, that one day everything will fall into place. But the right time never comes. Time keeps moving. Opportunities come and go, and the ones who wait, they get left behind. If you don't move now, you won't move later. The biggest lie people tell themselves is that they'll start soon. They believe that one day they'll wake up feeling ready, that the hesitation, the fear, the uncertainty will disappear. But hesitation only grows stronger the longer you feed it. Every time you delay, you make it easier to delay again. The person who doesn't act today won't act tomorrow. The person who hesitates now will hesitate again. The person who keeps waiting will spend their whole life waiting. The moment you stop moving, you start falling behind. If you don't start now, you'll wake up a decade from now in the same place. Look around. There are people who have been talking about the same goals, the same dreams, the same plans for years. They said they would do it last year. They said they would do it when they had more time. They said they would do it when they felt ready. And where are they now? Exactly where they started. Life does not slow down for hesitation. It does not wait for you to feel prepared. If you don't start now, time will pass you by. And one day, you'll look back and realize you wasted a decade waiting for the perfect moment that never came. If you keep waiting for life to happen, it will happen without you. The world doesn't stop moving just because you do. While you're waiting, someone else is taking action. While you're second-guessing, someone else is making their move. Someone is learning the skills you keep saying you'll learn. Someone is taking the risks you're too afraid to take. Someone is building the life you keep dreaming about. And by the time you finally decide to act, they're already ahead. No one is coming to save you. Most people wait for a rescue. They hope that someday something will happen that makes everything easier. A lucky break, a perfect opportunity, a moment of certainty. But no one is coming. No one is going to hand you success. No one is going to force you to take action. You either move or you stay stuck. This is the first step to breaking free. Understanding that the only way forward is through action. Not thoughts, not excuses, not waiting for the stars to align. You make a move or you stay where you are. And staying where you are, that's the same as choosing to lose. Step 2. Decide who you want to be. Most people don't get what they want in life because they don't even know what they want. They wake up, follow routines they never questioned, chase goals they never chose, and react to life instead of leading it. They drift. They let the world decide for them. They follow the path of least resistance. And before they realize it, they've built a life they never wanted. But winners, they decide. They don't wait to see where life takes them. They take control. They know exactly who they want to be, and they move with purpose. Who do you want to be in 10 years? Most people can't answer this question. They don't think that far ahead. They live day by day, year by year, never asking themselves where it's all leading. Do you want to be stronger, wiser, more powerful? Do you want to be in control of your life instead of letting it control you? Do you want to look back and know you became the person you were meant to be? If you don't define your future, someone else will. And chances are, you won't like the version of yourself that others choose for you. What do you want to build? A man without a vision is just passing time. People waste years doing things that don't matter, working toward things they don't care about, because they never ask themselves what they actually want to build. Do you want to build something that lasts? Do you want to create a future that gives you freedom, control, and power? Do you want to build yourself into someone that can't be ignored? If you don't build with intention, you will wake up one day surrounded by things that mean nothing to you. What version of yourself do you refuse to be anymore? Change does not come from wanting something new. It comes from refusing to stay the same. What habits will you kill before they destroy you? What weaknesses will you leave behind? What version of yourself will you never allow to exist again? Most people never change because they never make this decision. They carry the same excuses, the same fears, the same weaknesses, year after year. And then they wonder why nothing is different. If you don't answer these questions, life will answer them for you. And life doesn't care about your dreams. It will put you wherever it wants unless you fight for something more. If you don't choose who you will become whatever is easiest. If you don't decide your future, someone else will decide it for you. If you don't take control now, you will wake up in 10 years wondering how you got there. You either decide today, or you let the next decade decide for you. Make your choice before someone else makes it for you. Step 3, build the future, one habit at a time. Your future isn't decided in one big moment. It's built in the small daily choices you make. Most people believe change happens in an instant, a breakthrough, a lucky break, a dramatic shift. But that's not how life works. No one wakes up powerful. No one stumbles into success. It's built brick by brick through what you do every single day. The things you do every day decide who you become. Every action you take is a vote for the kind of person you are becoming. Every choice either moves you forward or pulls you backward. The man who wakes up early, ready to attack the day, becomes disciplined. The man who wastes time, making excuses, becomes weak. The man who chooses hard work over comfort becomes unstoppable. You don't need a perfect plan. You need the discipline to show up, because what you do every day is what you will do for life. The actions you repeat shape the person you are. A strong man is not made by one strong act. A weak man is not made by one weak moment. They are built by repetition. If you train your mind to be focused one day, focus will come naturally. If you force yourself to push through challenges, one day, challenges will no longer break you. If you build the habit of discipline, one day, discipline will be who you are. Success is not about intensity. It's about consistency. The strongest people are not the ones who did something big once. They are the ones who do the right thing over and over, until it becomes impossible for them to do anything else. The habits you build today become the foundation of your future. Every habit is a seed. It starts small, unnoticed, insignificant. But over time, it grows. It takes root, and one day, it becomes your foundation. The man who builds the habit of discipline will always be ahead of the man who relies on motivation. The man who makes patience a habit will outlast the man who only acts when results come quickly. The man who creates a habit of moving forward, no matter how small the step, will never be stuck. Your habits will either be your greatest weapon or your greatest weakness. The ones you build today will either support you in the future or destroy you when it matters most. You don't change your life overnight. You change your habits, and they change your life. This is where most people fail. They look at where they are and feel overwhelmed. They think success is too far away. But the truth is, your future is not built in a single moment. It's built in the small things you do every single day. Change your habits, and you change your future. Ignore them, and your future is already decided. So ask yourself, are your daily habits leading you somewhere you want to be? Because one day, whether you like it or not, you will wake up in the world that your habits created. Make sure it's a world worth living in.